President Biden delivered the second State of the Union address of his presidency last night.
Standing before a joint session of Congress, he touted the country's economic gains and called on Republicans to work with him to, quote, finish the job of rebuilding the economy and uniting the nation. CBS 2's Zinnia Maldonado is here live with some key takeaways from the night. Zinnia, good morning.
Chris and Mary, good morning. President Joe Biden opening his State of the Union address last night with a celebration of bipartisan achievements and a call for unity as he faces a divided Congress with a new Republican majority in the House.
President Biden delivering his State of the Union for the first time with the House and Senate divided.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
His second State of the Union address interrupted by outbursts from a number of Republicans.
They're the facts. Check it out. Check it out.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy even seen shushing some of his colleagues. At one point, the president suggesting some Republicans want Social Security and Medicare to sunset. In response, protests from Republicans in the room.
I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office. I'll give you a copy. I'll give you a copy of the proposal.
Between the back and forth, Biden touching on his administration's economic impact and plans to protect abortion rights.
Gas prices are down $1.50 from their peak. Food inflation is coming down. Make no mistake about it. If Congress passes a national ban, I will veto it.
He also introduced the mother and father of Tyree Nichols, beaten to death in Memphis by police, making an appeal to racial justice.
I know most cops and their families are good, decent, honorable people, the vast majority. But they risk their lives every time they put that shield on. But what happened to Tyree in Memphis happens too often. We have to do better.
And on foreign policy, he blasted the Russian invasion of Ukraine and referred to the Chinese spy balloon that was shot down by fighters over the Atlantic.
But make no mistake about it. As we made clear last week, if China threatens our sovereignty, we will act to protect our country, and we did.
The Republican response coming from Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee, calling for a new generation of Republican leadership.
His administration has been completely hijacked by the radical left. The dividing line in America is no longer between right or left. The choice is between normal or crazy.
And today, the president hits the road to follow up. He will now be traveling to Wisconsin, where he will meet with union workers. Chris and Mary.
Zinnia, thank you very much.